welcome back to our session today. So today we are going to discuss Unit 3 Reading C, The Magic of Silk. Okay, so this is a story from China we have taken, and it is very interesting story, and we can see the magic of silk here. A long time ago, there lived an old woman in a hut. So there was an old woman in a hut long ago. This is a long story, okay, so many years back story it is, okay, and who lived in that jungle or the forest, we can say. There was a small hut in the jungle, and there that old woman was living. Her husband had been killed by a tiger some years ago, so she don't have any husband because her husband was killed by a tiger so many years back. She was old and weak. Life was difficult for her and her daughter Simi. So life was very tough for them, very difficult for them to lead their life because her husband was not there and a daughter is there, okay. So with much difficulty she have grown that daughter, okay. Her name is Simi. Simi did all the cooking and cleaning herself. So Simi, daughter, will clean all the house and the cooking and all after she grown. She also looked after the silkworms in their garden. So now Simi is grown, so she is looking after the household work as well as the silkworms in the garden and all she is looking. The worms gave them fine thread to make beautiful silk. That worms, they give beautiful thread for them, and it is making their survival. The worms gave them fine thread to make beautiful silk. Simi sold the silk to travelers in the village market. So this silk she used to take and sell in the market. So in this way she got enough money to buy food and other things. So in this way she used to get some money, and with that money they used to have some food and all. And one day what happened, as Simi was returning home. So one day as Simi went to the market, she was returning back. So suddenly what happened? Rain have started falling heavily. It started to rain heavily. It was getting dark too. So it was getting dark, okay, because of cloudy and all, and rain was almost. Simi ran into the first hut she saw. So there nearby she saw one hut, a small hut. She ran quickly into that hut. The door was open and there was no one inside. Door was open, that hut's, but no one was there inside that. Is anybody in? She knocked the door, and is anybody there? She asked, but no response from inside the hut. She called loudly again and again, but there was no reply. Simi looked around the hut. The floor was very dirty. Bowls and pots were left unwashed. Simi swept the floor and washed all the bowls and pots. So what happened? Simi, as she called again and again, nobody gave the response. She went inside the hut. Also she saw around the hut and all if anybody is there, but no one was there. She went inside. There all the bowls and all which were eaten, they were unwashed, okay, not washed. And what she have done, she washed all the dishes and she cleaned all, grooming and all she have done, and she kept all the things properly. She arranged. She kept neat and tidy all the pots and bowls. By the time she had finished, by the time she finished all the work, the hut was as clean as a new one, like new house it was. So nicely, neatly she have arranged all the things. By then the rain had stopped. So by the time she had finished all the work, the rain have stopped. And she thought that I had better to go home. She thought that yes, I should go home now because her mother will be worried about her. As she walked out of the hut, she saw a strange old man. His long beard reached down to his waist, up to waist. Long beard was there up to the waist, okay. An old man came there as she was going, she was going about. This old man came there, and who looked 100 years old man. The old man looked at Simi and smiled. This old man looked at Simi and he gave a smile. Uncle, she said, I went into the hut because it was raining. I hope you don't mind. She said, Uncle, without your permission, I went into the hut because you were not there. I think so you will not mind, okay? You don't say anything to me. because without your permission I entered into the hut, she said to uncle. Not at all, young girl, no problem, he said, replied the old man. His eyes fell on the clean floor and on the bowls and pots. Did you clean the hut for me? Did you clean the hut for me? So he asked that question to the girl. As his eyes fall on the ground, he saw everything. Everything was neat and so tidy. So he asked, this house was cleaned by you? Is it you have cleaned? He asked. Yes, answered Simi. Let me help you into the hut. The old man was very happy. So as they were talking outside, so the girl helped this old man to get inside. So let me help you into the hut. The old man was very happy by looking at the girl. You are a very kind girl, he said, and I must give you a present. So the old man thought that definitely I have to give you a present, he said. He took out a pair of scissors and cut off a little of his long white beard. He put it in a piece of old cloth, tied it up and gave the bundle to her. So he cut that beard a little bit, okay, and he put in a cloth, and that was given to the Simi, the girl. And he took out the pairs, and that bundle was given to her. Do you give it to anyone? Said the old man. Sorry, do not give it to anyone. So the old man told that don't give this beard, whatever I have given you, don't give to anyone. Open it when you get home. So he also told that you have to open this when you go to your home. Simi thanked him and went home. So she thanked him and the girl went to her home. Her mother was very glad to see Simi safe. So safely she reached home. By looking her mother felt very happy. And Simi told her mother about the old man. So Simi told about that old man and what happened on the way and all. Everything was explained to her mother. Simi opened the bundle to show her mother the old man's white beard. To their surprise, they saw the finest silk thread in the whole of China. They began to weave with the silk thread. When they had finished weaving, they had made the finest silk they had ever seen. They noticed that the bundle of silk thread still remained exactly the same as before. So here, as they opened that bundle, what was there? Actually, the old man gave the beard. But when they opened it, it was a purest fine silk they found. So they started to weave and all. But as they're weaving and weaving and weaving, that same was remaining at the last. So with this, they were really so happy. News of their wonderful silk spread far and wide. So this news spread all over the places, other places. The old woman and her daughter became famous and lived happily ever and ever. So here, with this finest silk, their name, and they got name and fame, and also they became so rich. Okay, so in this way they were very happy ever and ever. So this was a story from China. Very interesting, no children? Yes, I hope you have understood and try to answer these questions. Who do you think the old man is? You have to think. Who is the old man? Yes. So maybe he is a god. Okay, came in the form of old man. Maybe. Do you believe in miracles? Yes, of course it happens, miracles. And do you think the magic and the miracles are the same? If not, give your reasons. Do you think that magic and the miracles are both are same? Magic is that which is done by the people, the magicians. But where the miracles, they will be done only by the God. God will do miracles. If you were Simi, how would you feel? Suppose if you are in the place of Simi, how you will feel? You will feel the same. You will feel happy as Simi felt, right? Yes, I hope you have understood, children. Bye. Okay, see you all of you.